Is it time to buy or sell Tempest Therapeutics stock? In this video, we will delve into Tempest Therapeutics. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 5th of September, 2025, and we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You do not want to miss any vital updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be viewed as financial advice. Since the 25th of July, 2025, our system has identified Tempest Therapeutics as a strong buy candidate, resulting in a score of 7.04. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 41.62% since we first categorized Tempest Therapeutics as a buy candidate 30 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.39% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock is positioned within the center of a significantly broad and strong upward trend in the short term, indicating a likely continuation of this rise. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 38% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from just over 1/20% to nearly 55%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis projects a decline of around 46%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between a decrease of over 90% to a decrease of 46% within the next year. In practical terms, this would imply a future price somewhere between just over $1 and just under $6. Our latest daily update for Tempest Therapeutics highlights significant movements in the stock price. On Friday, the stock fluctuated by 10.38% between its high and low. The stock price of Tempest Therapeutics Inc. increased by 9.57% on the last trading day, rising from $10.03 to $10.99. During that trading session, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 10.38%, with a low of $10.12 and a high of $11.17. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days, showing an overall increase of 17.54% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume rose on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 64,000 more shares were traded compared to the previous day, with 88,000 shares bought and sold, totaling approximately $970,160. Over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached its highest price of $20.67 and its lowest price of $5.35. Currently, the price is 46.83% or $9.68, below the 52-week high and 93.76% or $165.26. Below the all-time high recorded on July 16, 2019, when the price peaked at $176.25. Tempest Therapeutics is making headlines this quarter as its lead candidate, amezalpat TPST 110, moves forward towards a pivotal first-line hepatocellular carcinoma trial in China following regulatory approval. The program has also received orphan drug designations in both Europe and earlier support from U.S. regulators. These developments validate the drug's clinical potential and offer regulatory incentives. The company presented new data on the mechanism of action, highlighting an immune component for amezalpat, while its broader pipeline secured an orphan designation for TPST 1495. Management has reported financial results for the second quarter of 2025 and, earlier this spring, initiated a strategic alternatives review while completing a small registered direct offering valued at $4.6 million to enhance its funds. In the near term, anticipate volatility. Regulatory approvals, orphan designations, and clinical data can trigger rallies driven by enthusiasm, while the equity raise and any cautious financial guidance may exert pressure on the stock. Over the long term, the value will depend on the outcome of the pivotal hepatocellular carcinoma study, the potential for partnerships or mergers and acquisitions stemming from the strategic review, and successful commercialization or licensing efforts. positive trial results, or a strategic deal could significantly reevaluate the shares, whereas trial failures or ongoing cash burn could have a detrimental effect. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 28th of March, 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned TPST a buy rating along with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 13th of November, 2024, it was reported that Piper Sandler rated TPST as overweight with a hold recommendation. On Monday, the 14th of October, 2024, it was reported that Scotiabank gave TPST a sector outperform rating with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 11th of October, 2024, H.C. Wainwright again assigned TPST a buy rating along with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 16th of August, 2024, it was reported that Scotiabank rated TPST as sector outperform with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned a general strong sell rating to Tempest Therapeutics stock. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Tempest Therapeutics. The stock of Tempest Therapeutics Inc. shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which presents a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is indicated by the relationship between these two signals, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is expected at levels of $10.32 and $8.61. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, July 23, 2025, and to date, the stock has increased by 75.84%. Continued growth is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Tempest Therapeutics Inc. has experienced increased trading volume, which coincides with the recent rise in price. This is viewed as a technical positive sign, as trading volume should align with price movements. Enhanced liquidity further mitigates overall risk. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact short-term developments. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or NACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots buy signal 32 days ago. Bollinger buy signal 33 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 31 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 28 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 31 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 20 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 17 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Tempest Therapeutics. Tempest Therapeutics Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $10.53, and this level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when this support level is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. Given the substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is classified as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.05 between its high and low, which represents a 10.38% change. For the past week, the stock has demonstrated an average daily volatility of 6.13%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Tempest Therapeutics, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can go through challenging times, often due to factors beyond their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios might suggest inadequate profitability and potential risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 11th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates suggest a loss of $3.27 per share. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Tempest Therapeutics. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Tempest Therapeutics encounters its first support level at $10.53. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Tempest Therapeutics from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. The most recent insider trade for this stock is older than 3 months. The latest trade occurred on the 2nd day of January in the year 2025, when Brady Stephen R. conducted an insider purchase of 550,000 shares of employee stock option, which grants the right to buy. Our recommended stop loss is set at $10.56, reflecting a decrease of 3.92%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, indicating a higher level of risk. A buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 31 days ago. Is Tempest Therapeutics stock a good buy? Tempest Therapeutics Inc. displays several positive indicators and is currently experiencing a strong upward trend. As the saying goes, let the trend be your friend. We consider it a favorable option at these levels, anticipating further gains over the next 3 months. Our analysis has been updated, raising our recommendation for this stock from a hold to a strong buy candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price may be overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 8th of September, we expect Tempest Therapeutics to open lower by 23 cents, starting at $10.76. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.